And we are going. On the jam line, we have number 9-6, I Am Godzilla, skating in white for Kodiak Attack, Sacramento, up against number 333, Miss Enigma for Denver Standbys. Miss Enigma takes lead. I Am Godzilla is right behind, though. And looks like Miss Enigma is going to try and get through the pack quickly, call it off before I Am Godzilla can score any points. Everyone is in very high spirits today, despite playing a bunch of games yesterday and having to do it all over again today. On our Skate Rats jam line, we have for Denver Standbys in navy, number 6-4 Vinny, going up against in white for Sacramento Roller Derby Kodiak Attack. The numbers are written on their arm. Give me 1 second. Number 7 Creature. And Vinny takes the outside and takes lead as Creature took the inside and is trailing right behind. Vinny's gonna try and score some quick points. Tried to do an apex jump, fell out of bounds, but did call it off. And it looks like Kodiak Attack will get 1 point and Standbys will get none on that jam. Up next on our Skate Rats jam line is number 5-5 Misery Lizness for Denver Standbys, going up against, I believe that is Goliath, number 5-1 for Kodiak Attack. It is. Okay, perfect. All right. Goliath trying to go out the outside, and Misery Lizness taking it straight up the middle and gets lead. Goliath is still stuck behind that Standbys tripod, but is able to get the inside line and make it through the pack. Misery Lizness trying to get some quick points here, and is going to call it off. All right. Next up for Denver Standbys, we have number 404 Smack Overflow on the jam line, up against very small numbers. 1 moment. As soon as I can see their arm. That for Sacramento, the jammer would be number 310 Honey Bomb. Sorry about the delayed, could not see those armbands. Smack Overflow coming through for quick points there as lead jammer. And it looks like Denver Standbys have 3 blockers in the box. One of them is the pivot, and Smack calls it off. All right, up next we have number 9-6 I Am Godzilla jamming for Sacramento Kodiak Attack, up against number 847 L on Wheels in navy for Denver Standbys. All right, and L on Wheels takes the lead. I Am Godzilla going up against and gets through. L on Wheels coming through, trying to get some points. And calls it off. Leaving 2 standing blockers in the penalty box for Denver Standbys. So Standbys will be down 2 blockers. On the jam line, we have number 7 Creature for Sacramento going up against number 333 Miss Enigma for Denver Standbys. And Miss Enigma takes the lead going on the outside line there. Creature getting caught up in the Denver blocker. That Denver blocker is being sent to the box. Creature being knocked out of bounds again. Miss Enigma is coming by to score some points here. as Creature is still stuck in their initial pass and is sent to the box. So now this is a power jam for Miss Enigma. One of Denver's blockers is stopping to tie their shoelace. No worries, it appears their jammer got through just fine. And it looks like the jammer for Sacramento is standing in the penalty box. Miss E is fighting to get through this wall of blockers again for some more points, and does, right as Sacramento blocker has been released from the box. Now this blocker is still on their initial, so they're through now and finally able to score. And it looks like it's going to be called off before they're able to. Alrighty, next up on our Skate Rats Jam line, we have number 6'4" Vinny for Denver Standbys going up against, I believe that is Girl Liath, number 5'1", correct, Girl Liath for Sacramento. Vinny is lead. Both jammers are on scoring passes now, however. Vinny fighting to get through that pack and is calling it off. Looks like here we have number 5'5" Misery Lizness going up against, if I could see, I believe it is number 37 Twitchblade for Sacramento as their jammer. Oh, I lied to you. It's Honeybomb. Sorry. Misery Lizness is taking the lead here, and Honeybomb is being sent to the penalty box. This is now a power jam. Wait, never mind. Honeybomb is coming back onto the track. Apparently that was misled penalty. Honeybomb fighting to get through their initial pass right now as Misery Lizness comes around and takes another 4 points. Denver Standby's blocker being sent to the box. Misery Lizness making contact here. Honeybomb has taken the star off. They are still stuck in their initial pass, but they finally make it through. And another blocker for Denver Standbys is being sent to the box. Misery Lizness is going to call that off. So Standbys will be down 2 blockers, one of which is standing in the penalty box. And for your jammers on our Skate Rats Jam line for this next jam is going to be number 404, Smack Overflow, up against number 921, Oh Honey No, for Sacramento, Kodiak Attack. All right, here we go. Oh, immediately the star comes off. Oh Honey No, and is passed to number 96, I Am Godzilla. However, number 404 for Denver, Smack Overflow, is lead. And is going to call it. So 0-0 jam. Oh, and it looks like our announcer has arrived. Miss Blanche. She will be taking over for me. But not before I tell you that your next jammers on our Skate Rats jam line is going to be number 847 L on Wheels for Denver Standbys, going up against number 7 Creature for Sacramento Roller Derby. This mutes you. If you press it, but right now you're unmuted.
Cool. right, friends.
And I can...
All right, friends. This is Blanche Devereux, fashionably late, but I'm here, bringing you the trackside action. And then for Denver, you have the lead jammer, Miss Enigma. And for the Kodiak attack, you have Girl Laugh. Both of the jammers are out of the pack. Miss Enigma is picking up Quick 4 and Call Off. Okay, so lining up on the Skate Rats jammer line, it looks like you have Vinny for Denver, and then for Kodiak attack, you've got Honey Bomb. Vinny's going to take the front of the pack, trying to get through the 3 wall of the attack. Man, Denver has 2 people that went to the box in a matter of a few seconds, or probably 30 seconds, I'd say. Oh, lead jam is going to go to Kodiak attack and Honey Bomb. Wow, full penalty box for Denver. We just had another person go sit, so we've got 2 blockers and a pivot. All right, call off. Looks like 4 went up for the standbys and 0 for the attack. Score right now is 56-4 with the Denver standbys in the lead. All right, so it looks like you've got a team time out for the Kodiak attack. All right, so it looks like Denver is going to start with their pivot and 1 blocker sitting and the other blocker standing, so they're going to be 3 down. That's leaving Royal Tenenbaum on the track all by her lonesome. So we have the whistle, and it looks like you have Misery Lizness for the standbys, and then Oh Honey No, excuse me, I Am Godzilla for Kodiak attack, who is going to pick up the lead jammer. Misery Lizness is going to go sit in the box for 30 seconds. And you got Wes Slanderson returning back to play from the box, which is a nice relief, I'm sure, for Royal Tenenbaum. All right, both jammers are released from the penalty box because both were sent to the box. And looks like Lizness is going to take the front of the pack and squeeze her way through. Is not lead jam, but will be able to pick up some points on the next go around. All right, Lizness is through the pack again with a quick 4 points up. I Am Godzilla is stuck in the pack, and it looks like got star in hand, probably going to try and make a star pass. And while everybody is concentrated on that star pass there on the inside line, Lisness squeaks by for another 4 points. Star pass was done, it looks like, to the pivot. Let's see. Oh, Honey No would be your jammer now because of the star pass. Another 4 points going up for the standbys and Misery Lisness. 16 altogether. All right, the jam comes to an end. 72-4 with standbys in the lead. And we've got about 15 minutes left in this first half. And while we are lining up, we want to thank our sponsor, Sisu. They're designed with athletes in mind, so if you play derby or any sport, really, you know Sisu will guard those teeth. Say goodbye to the old, bulky mouth guards. Talk, breathe, and drink, which is most important, easily with Sisu. Ultra lightweight and super comfortable. This is the only mouth guard you need, so find your local skate shop and go pick one up. Back to the action on the track here. You have Smack Overflow for the standbys wearing the star and picking up lead jammer. The jammer for the Kodiak attack is still sitting in the penalty box, so this is a power jam for Smack. Oof. All right. 4 points going back up, so it's 8 altogether for Smack Overflow. Denver almost has a full set of blockers. All right, and it looks like Smack Overflow is going to go sit. And they've released the jammer for the Kodiak attack back to the track to try and put some points on the board. And Smack Overflow's quickly on their heels and picked up 4 points. 12 altogether for Smack Overflow in the standbys. And it looks like, because Oh Honey No just got out of the box, still trying to work through on the initial pass. Big jam for Smack Overflow, sitting at 20 points right now and still going. The jam comes to an end, and it was a huge jam for the Denver standbys. 24 for Smack Overflow on that one, almost breaking triple digits. All right, friends, so I am just getting here for the day and haven't had a chance to talk to all of you wonder peoples out there in Derbyverse. Where's everybody checking in from today? Let me hear it in the chat. Oh, and I'm going to take a guess that Mama Kellogg has got to be Serial Killer's mama.
Let's see, we got Maryland and Denver. You introduce yourself, but I'm Anna. I'm here joining on the stream, operating the camera. So any complaints, send them my way.
South Georgia, hey! I'm from North Carolina originally, lived in South Carolina for like 6 years or something, but now I find myself in the Square State. So feel that. I bet you guys are hot down there right now. Okay, back to the action here. We have for Denver Standbys, you've got L on Wheels. And then for the Kodiak Attack, you have Creature. L is going to get out with lead Jammer. I'm sorry, I about knocked my headset off. And you are going to be leaving Creature in the pack. 4 points goes up for the Standbys and L on Wheels. And the box is almost full for the Kodiak Attack. One blocker is just now returning back to the track. The pivot and another blocker is standing in the box. 8 points so far for L on Wheels, and Creature still trying to fight through the pack on the initial pass. And actually, Creature is going to go sit down, which is going to give L on Wheels and the Standbys a power jam. All right, still a power jam for the Standbys. The Kodiak Attack's jammer is still seated, so more than 10 seconds left. And in this power jam, L has picked up 16 points, I believe. She already had 4 points before the other jammer went to sit, but another big jam for the Standbys so far. All right, the jammer for the Kodiak Attack is now standing, so less than 10 seconds left. All right, and Creature is now returning back to the track behind the Denver 3 wall. All right, and there was a call off, it looks like, from L on Wheels. I believe that's 20. Yeah, 20 points going up for L. That's another huge jam. Standbys have broke triple digits, so it's 124-4. And you've got about 10 minutes left in this first half. All right, looking at the chat, Valdosta, 95 degrees. I am not jealous of you right now. It's like 70 degrees here in Denver, so I am not jealous at all. Okay, so you've got the jammer for the Standbys, Miss Enigma, is going to pick up the lead jam. And then for the Kodiak Attack, you have Goliath. Woo, Goliath found the inside line and is able to get out on the initial, hoping to come back around and put some more points up on the board. All right, Miss Enigma gets through for another, well, actually it's for only 4 points, it looks like. And then calling it off. So 128-4. Oh yeah, Mama Smack. Big jam for Smack on that one. Like huge jam. Huge jam. All right, so one blocker in the box for Denver, and then for the star wearers, you've got Vinny for Denver, and then Oh Honey No, nope, excuse me, Honey Bomb. I keep trying to give Oh Honey No the star. I keep trying. All right, Vinny is going to pick up lead, and it looks like Honey Bomb has the star in hand, probably trying to do a star pass, or maybe even just a star stash. 4 points up for Vinny. Woof. Almost ran smack into one of the other players, but Vinny put the brakes on that line and got back out for another 4. Honey Bomb is still stuck in the pack with the star in hand. And it looks like Vinny for the Standbys is going to go sit in the box, which is going to give a power jam to the Kodiak Attack and Honey Bomb. Okay, so Denver's penalty box seats are full. We've got 2 blockers and the jammer in there, taking a seat and thinking about what they've done. And this 2-wall up front that you've got of Last Warfare and KY Jelly. I got speechless there for a second because I was trying to figure out what happened. There was a whistle and nobody left the tracks. So I got a little confused there for a second, but it looks like KY Jelly's gonna go sit. I didn't see the call, but I did hear the whistle, so there's that. Okay. Vinny is through the pack for another 4 points. 12 put up for Vinny in the standbys, making it 140-7. You've got a little over 7 minutes left in this half. Okay, so it looks like there has been a timeout called. And while we have a free minute, I just got to ask, do you guys want to become a sponsor of Denver Roller Derby? We offer flexible sponsorship with opportunities to partner for special events, promotional appearances, complimentary bout tickets, multimedia advertising. Honestly, the list goes on and on and on. You can get so many great things partnering with us. If this is something you're interested in, just email us. You can get that at sponsorship@denverrollerderby.org. So reach out to us so we can get your pretty banner up here in the Roller Dome and everybody in the world can see it that tunes in. Oh, got a little dance party going on. That's why I love Derby. We got music playing always, which is always time for a dance party. Wow, the box is full on both sides, it looks like. So you guys can't see behind the scenes here, but huge shout out to Anna, who is out here just like programming and fixing stuff as I'm standing here, and I don't even know what I'm looking at. It's like, it's another language to me. So everybody say thank you, Anna, in the chat, because Anna's making it all look awesome over here. Okay, it looks like whatever little timeout we had there has come to an end. Okay, so lining up on the line for the standbys, you've got Misery Lizness. And then for the Kodiak attack, you have I Am Godzilla. Lead is going to go to Misery and Lizness in the standbys. Looks like Godzilla has the star in hand. And probably trying to either do, oh, wow, takes the inside line. The standbys left that line open, and Godzilla was able to get through. Put the star on. So would have been able to score points, but Lizness said, nope, you're not going to get a chance. I'm going to call it off. So Lizness called it off. 4 points going up for Denver on that one, but not as much as it could have been because I know Lizness. Okay, 5-second warning here. And for the standbys, you have Smack Overflow, Mama Smack. Here she is. And then you have Creature, the jammer for Kodiak attack. Creature is going to have the front of the pack and ends up with lead jam. Beats that 3-wall that Denver had set up front, but all right, Smack gets out for the initial pass, so they can both score points now. Creature slams into the back of the pack. Ooh, apex jump attempt by Smack Overflow, and it was successful. So 4 points went up for Smack on that one. I think 4 altogether for the standbys, and then 2 for the Kodiak attack. We've got about 5 minutes left in this half. And then we'll take a short break and then come back for that second half. Okay, there is the whistle for the standbys. You've got L on wheels. And then for the Kodiak attack, you've got Gerlach. Moose, I'm not sure. I know that there was somebody kind of escorting her off the track. I will check in at halftime and kind of see what happened. I didn't see a free wheel taking off somewhere, but you know how that goes. It'll fall off and you don't know where it went. Okay, so L on Wheels was lead, picked up some points. I believe it was only 4 points. Yeah, it was only 4 points. Kodiak attack, we're not able to get around and put any points up on the board on that one. So standbys are at 152, Sacramento's at 9. All right, lining up on the Skate Rats Jammer line, you have Miss Enigma for the standbys, and then you've got Honey Bomb for the Kodiak. Miss Enigma is going to take lead jam. Nice offense from the Kodiak there, getting the jammer the outside line. All right, another 4 going up for, actually it's 4. It was the first pass. For Miss Enigma. Oh, and there was, well, I thought there was a star pass, but it was a stash. And it looks like Honey Bomb was actually able to get out and was able to put the star back on. 8 points went up for Miss Enigma and the standbys on that. 160 to 9 is where we're sitting at now. And we've got about 2, maybe 3 minutes, so what, 2 jams, I'd say. 3 if we're fast about it. All right, we got 1 in the box for Denver, so they are 1 short. And then the stars are going to be worn by Vinny for the standbys, and then I Am Godzilla for the Kodiak. Vinny is going to take the front of the pack and ends up with the lead jam. Godzilla was left in the back of the pack, but getting some offense from teammates, was able to get by the 3-wall, but ran into Royal Tenenbaum at the front and is having to recycle. While all of this is going on, Vinny has been skating and has already picked up 4 points, now 8 points with that last pass. I did not know it was 3 syllables, but I will be sure to make sure to pronounce it correctly. Okay, so to make sure I'm saying it right, Girl Ayet. So Vinny did call off the jam, picked up 16 points on that one. I don't believe Sacramento picked up any on that jam. We're going to have 1 more jam. Oh, nope, I hear whistles. I see the timeout thing. I don't see the timeout thing. You know what, I'm actually going to make a note that that's how her name is pronounced, because I've got a really trash memory and I don't want to, disrespect. Okay, this is probably going to be the last jam of this first half. And it looks like on the line you have Misery Lizness for the standbys, who picks up a quick lead jam. And then you have Goliath as the other jammer. Lizness picks up 4 on the board. Oh, and called it off. So 4, so it was a hit and quit for the standbys of Misery Lizness. 4 going up, 180 to 9 at the half. So we are going to, oh no, just kidding. They're going to give us one more jam. That's what I get for talking before I know what's going on. And there, I just proved myself, foot in mouth. I said we have another jam, and then they're like, nah, we're going to take a break. So 15 minutes to get some water, hang out with friends, and then we will be back to bring you the second half of the game. All right, friends, welcome back to the action here in the Mile High City for the Cheap Flights Invitational for your Memorial Day weekend. The last half, you saw the Denver standbys get 180 on the board, and Sacramento put 9 up, but it wasn't without some fights on both sides. Okay, we have the whistle for the lineup. All right, Smack Overflow is wearing the star for the Denver standbys. And it looks like I Am Godzilla is going to be wearing the star for the attack. Okay, so it looks like I Am Godzilla is trying to get through a 2-wall of Bash Tag and Royal Tenenbaum there up front. Smack Overflow tried to sneak by on the outside line, but was recycled back to the back of the pack. All right, so you've got 4 more points going up. Well, 4 points going up for Smack Overflow and the standbys. I Am Godzilla has the star in hand, still trying to get through on the initial pass. And the jammer, I guess, knocked Smack Overflow out and tried to pull back, but Smack was not going to fall for it. Just stand there and wait. All right, outside line for Smack. Godzilla is trying to get through the pack, and 4 more points up for the standbys. Okay. Godzilla is definitely fighting to get through the pack. 4 more points going up for Smack Overflow in the standbys. I believe that's 12. Yep, 12 for them. 192 to 9. Sorry, I just got some food from the food truck, and I just so happened to take a smell, and I said, sorry. Okay, so wearing the star for the Kodiak attack and picking up lead jammer, you have Creature. Going up against L on wheels for the standby. L got out with star in hand and is coming around to try and score some points. Ooh, big hit into the brick wall that is KY Jelly by Creature. Decided to call it off after the hit. I think 4 went up for Denver and then 3 for the Kodiak attack. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like Miss Enigma is going to be wearing the star for the standbys. And for the Kodiak, you've got Girl Ayath. Girl Ayath. I'll get it, I promise. 4 points for Enigma. Girl trying to take the outside line and then going inside, but keeps running into a blue jersey. Outside toe stop there for Miss Enigma and ended up with a forearm, it looks like. So Enigma's gonna go sit for 30 seconds and thinking about why she's putting forearms on people. And then is going to give Girl the power jam with a full set of blockers because the pivot is now joining the action. A little help from Godzilla for Girl there in turn 1, but was stopped by, I think, Royal there on that one. Ooh, Girl came in with aggression and tried to get through the wall, but was met there on the inside line by Ghost on turn 4. Okay, so I Am Godzilla is going to go sit back in the box for an out of play. And Ms. Enigma has put up 8 points so far. All right, so at the end of that jam, you ended up with some points because I can't see the final numbers there. So it's now 2-0. 2 points? 3 points? I'm going to wait for that to update again, maybe. Okay, maybe not. 2-10 to 15, Denver in the lead. We've got 24 minutes left in this half. Lining up on the Skate Rats jammer line, you've got Vinny for the standbys, and then Honey Bomb for the Kodiak attack. Both jammers are in the back, but Vinny was able to find a line on the outside line, and just beat I Am Godzilla onto the track there in turn 2. Quick toe stop hop on Vinny, 4 more points. Well, actually that's 4 points up. First one was the initial pass. Oh, an attempted star pass, but Honey Bomb saw a line on the outside. Tried to take it, but ran into Wes Lamderson. Honey getting some offense from teammates. Wow, there's a lot of stuff going on over there in turn 3. And while that stuff is going on, Vinny just skates by. 8 points for Vinny, 12 points for Vinny so far, making it a 2-2-2 to 15. Got to point out that synchronicity. Jam was called off, and it looks like the 12 points is what's going to be the final for the standbys on that jam. Sacramento was not able to pick up any points on that one. I could have swore there was at least 1 on there, but I'm not in the action, so I don't see it very good from here. All right, so it looks like a timeout was called by the Kodiak to switch. It looks like the pivot and the jammers switched their covers, so maybe that was why the timeout was called. I'm not sure. But it was actually smart to call the timeout instead of just switching, because that would probably been a penalty. If you know what would have happened there if they would have switched without calling the timeout, let me know in the chat so I can learn something. All right, so I think we might have a couple seconds here before we get started again. And if you're in the Denver area, be sure to check out our sponsor, Metamorphosis Fitness. They're located at University Hills at Colorado and Yale. It is a queer-owned and operated functional fitness gym that focuses on celebrating all bodies through movement and fitness. Staff is very experienced and will provide you the guidance and support you need to get this started, whether you're a seasoned gym goer or just kind of starting that journey. So if you're looking for an inclusive and affirming environment, book a class with them, and you can visit the website to do that at metamorphosisfit.com, or you can check them out on Instagram and Facebook at Metamorphosis Fitness Denver. Okay, and while I was talking, we started the jam, and Creature for the Kodiak attack is actually going to pick up the lead jam. So the standbys actually started with their jammer in the box, which is Vinny, but Vinny is now standing, so less than 10 seconds left before re-entering the track. All right, Creature gets through, puts 4 points up on the board, and that was a really hard-fought 4 points. I saw it there in turn 4, and a lot of juking on Creature's part, and it was beautiful. Beautiful Creature. All right, Vinny through on the initial. All right, so it looks like Creature may have picked up 8 on that jam. Vinny ended up with 2 for Denver. Oh, and it looks like we've had a point change. Not sure what happened. I guess they took 2 points because there wasn't a pass done. I'm not sure. I'll have to check on that and let y'all know, but. All right, and sponsoring the Cheap Flights Invitational this weekend, you've got 187 killer pads. 187 is often imitated, they're never duplicated, and be sure to stick with the best. So 187 killer pads is where it's at. So we are in the middle of a extended timeout for something. I don't know if they're fixing points or if they're fixing penalties or what we're doing. Okay, so it looks like everybody's getting back into their positions. Denver went from 220 whenever I stopped talking to 223. So I'm guessing that there was a point discrepancy that was discussed. And there was an official review called on white team. I'm so confused. At first I thought it was the standbys that called the official. And it looks like it's actually going to be the Kodiak that are going to call the official review. I'm not sure why. It could be they're going up against or disputing the points that were added, maybe. So while we have a break here, I just want to kind of let you guys know that we do have 2 more games tonight that will be live streamed. Right now you're seeing the standbys versus the Sacramento Kodiak attack. And then you have at 4, you've got a mix-up versus the Denver layovers. So the Denver layovers, that is a D team, I guess you could say, that is coming from the standbys, I guess you could say. And they're going to be playing a mix-up of players from, I believe, Enlin and Naughty Pines. I'm not sure, but there's going to be a mix-up there. And then at 6 o'clock, you've got the Denver All-Stars, which I believe is also a mix of Denver players, versus the Sacramento Bruin Trouble at 6. So 2 more games left today on the calendar, on the clock, I guess you could say. All right, now if you are in the Denver or Loveland area, stop by Skate Rat's Skate Shop. They are located in downtown Loveland and is very excited to see the return of roller derby to Colorado. It was a long time, very long time from COVID till the time we came back. And they've been a proud, long-time sponsor of Denver roller derby. Skate Rats is a one-stop shop for everything skate. You can check out their variety of products, from custom skates to safety gear to skateboards to clothing, just a little bit of everything if you like the wheels on your feet or under your feet even. They've got 10 years of experience, and the Skate Rats staff is friendly, knowledgeable, and helping you find, build, or buy whatever you need. Make sure to check out Skate Rats, that's SK, the number 8, RATZ.com, and they've got a great selection online and speedy shipping services anywhere in the world. So if you're not in Loveland, you can order it online. If you are, be sure to check them out, the retail store there in Loveland, and you'll be able to have a smooth, enjoyable experience there in store. Oh, and if I remember correctly, I think yesterday in the live stream, Glit, who is one of our B team, if not A team skaters, was saying that there was a time where they all had lost their gear and a fire happened at the venue that they were skating at, and they all lost their gear, including knee pads, elbow pads, skates, everything. And they literally called up Skate Rats, and Skate Rats was like, yep, come in. Everybody that lost their gear were able to get everything fixed. So we love Skate Rats and love that they're one of our sponsors for sure. Okay, so after the end of the official review, Denver now has 225-219. So I guess there was another request to look at the points that were given. And wow, okay, so Misery Lizness is wearing the star for Denver. And it looks like you've got Girl Ayat. Hey, I got it. Woo! A little slide there by Lizness on the inside line, but to be safe, she decides to recycle back to the back. All right, 4 points going up for Lizness on that first scoring pass. All right. Jam was called off. It looks like there were 8 points that went up for Denver on that one, 233 to 19. Oh, thank you, Cox. I knew it had something to do with the points. I just wasn't quite sure who was asking to look at what. Oh, okay, so Glit is MHC. I don't know why I thought she was on bruising altitude. I have no clue why, but yeah. Glit is also our training person, too. Okay. On the track, you've got Smack Overflow wearing the star for the standbys and picking up lead Jam, but going to the box for a track cut. That gives the jammer Honey Bomb for the Kodiak attack the chance to become lead Jam. Ooh. Oh man, Honey Bomb found the inside line and took it, ended up with lead Jam. Honey Bomb has the lead Jam advantage in a power jam situation. Honey Bomb has come up against a 2-wall of Bash Tag and Ghost up here at turn number 1. Smack Overflow is going to return to the pack. Star in hand for a Star Stash. And gets out of the pack on the outside line. All right, so the jam was called off. I think that there were 4 points that went up for Sacramento on that one. 233 to 23. You've got about 19 minutes left to play in this last half. Okay, so lining up on the Skate Rats Jammer line, you had L on wheels for the standbys. And then you've got I Am Godzilla for the Kodiak attack. Lead Jam is going to go to L on wheels. And there was a star pass from I Am Godzilla to Creature. It's always good to have your pivot a jammer as well. And we know Creature's a jammer because we saw last jam, if not the jam before, absolutely just got lead and just put points up on the board. So we know Creature's a good jammer, and putting them as pivot is always a good idea. All right, jam was called off. 4 points put up for Denver, so 237 to 23. And we're going to be going on jam number 9. With the whistle, you've got Girl, IF, wearing the star for Kodiak, and then Miss Enigma for the standbys. Well, Girl is going to go to the box and sit for 30 seconds, and that gives Miss Enigma the lead. Actually, I think Miss Enigma had the lead before Girl went to go sit and just got sucked back into the pack. Outside line for Miss Enigma, picking up a 4 points. Enigma blows through the walls here. Another 4 points. All right. Girl was able to get back into the pack and trying to find her way through the sea of black, not called black, the sea of navy jerseys. All right, so Girl is going to go sit for another track cut, which gives Miss Enigma a second power jam. 16 points up for Miss Enigma so far in this jam. Wow, 20 points going up for the standbys so far. And it doesn't look like Miss Enigma's going to stop anytime soon. Just keep on keeping on. 24 points on this jam. Girl is back into play. Big jam for Miss Enigma and the standbys. 24 points going up on that one. Oh, no. And girl is going to go sit back in the penalty box. I heard whistles, but I wasn't too sure what was going on because I was looking at rosters and whatnot. But this is going to be a power jam for these standbys, and they gave the star to Vinny. Inside line for Vinny to pick up the lead jam. Ooh, inside line sweep by Nikita to let Vinny take that line and pick up 4 points. Girl is standing in the penalty box, so less than 10 seconds up, and is actually released to the track. Ran into that KY jelly wall on the inside line and came to a stop and had to recycle, which if I ran into that wall, I'd have to recycle too, to be honest. 12 points. Vinny has been just skating circles while everybody has been focusing on girl and making sure that she doesn't get through. All right, so there was a star pass from girl to I Am Godzilla. Godzilla trying to get through the wall that we all know is KY Jelly, and it's just not happening. Okay, wow, big jam for Vinny. I've been watching the action and not been looking at the scoreboard, but 24 points for Vinny so far. Four more points. Wow, okay, so I think that was a 28-point jam for Vinny and the standbys, which is the biggest one that I've seen in this game so far, I believe. All right, both teams are starting with a blocker in the box, so one down for both, which doesn't put one or the other at an advantage. Wait, somebody blew the whistle, they started, and then said, wait, stop. So an official timeout is being called. Okay, so there's going to be a power jam. I Am Godzilla was sent to the penalty box. And I did not see the call, but is sitting, which is going to give Misery Lizness and the standbys a power jam. In true Lizness fashion, takes the line and just books it out of the pack. Woo! Inside, fake out to the inside. Quick and easy 4 points for Lizness. I Am Godzilla is now standing in the pack, or in the box, my bad. All right, Godzilla is returning to the track, trying to get through on the initial pass. Is getting some offense from teammates. Was going to pass the star, but did not. Actually ended up psyching out the standby wall and just decided to take off when she saw the inside line, so good eye. Big jam for Denver. This would be 3 in a row that they have broke the double digits. This one was 16 that I'm seeing. You know, it could always increase because, you know, points get put up after. But nope, 16 points for Lisness on that one. Sacramento ended up with 0. Okay, so for this jam, you have Honey Bomb wearing the star for Sacramento, and then you've got Smack Overflow for the standbys. Smack is going to end up with lead jam. 4 points up for Smack. Star Stash in hand for Honey Bomb. And it doesn't look like Kodiak fielded a pivot. Unless they're in the box. Nope. I don't see a pivot on the track for Kodiak. So I hate it for Honey Bomb. I hate it so much. Because I know that when I jam, I look for my pivot sometimes. So, yeah. $12 points and put up by Smack Overflow so far. Smack is having a good game today. 24 points the first jam that I can remember. I believe like 12 or 14 the next time. This one is 16 on this one with a little apex jump there on 4. Smack's having a good game. All right, Honey Bomb is still fighting through the pack. I get it. You are 1 against like 4 or 5. I get it. I get it. But she's still fighting. That's the thing. Because I would have been leaning on people tired. Smack has got another 24-point jam so far. Wow, this is 28 points. Poor Honey Bomb. Poor Honey Bomb. I think I owe her a hug after the game because that, I wouldn't have wanted to do that. Bless. 28 points for Smack Overflow on that one. Big jam for Denver. This would be the 3rd or 4th one in a row that they've done double digits. 2nd or 3rd one over 20 if I'm not mistaken. So we've got about 9 minutes left in this game. 3-3-3 for Denver, 23 for Sacramento. You have L on Wheels for the standbys and then Creature for Sacramento Derby. Okay, Creature got out first, but was not given lead jam due to a no pass, no penalty call, which does give L on Wheels a chance to become the lead jammer. And L ends up with lead jam and calls it off. Good play on L's part. Got lead jam and called it off before Creature could either pick up points or put too many points on the board. Oh, they put 2 up. So yeah, it was a strategy there by L to get lead and just call it off. Hey, first time chat. Welcome to the Denver live stream. If you have questions, concerns, or need to correct me on pronunciation, please do not hesitate to let us know. Denver standbys fielded Miss Enigma for the star wearer, and then Girl Ayed, which I'm getting better at pronouncing, is also wearing the star for Kodiak. Oh no. Miss Enigma is going to go to the box on a track cut, which is going to give the Kodiak attack a power jam. I thought Girl had tiptoed around the outside of Last Warfare there, but did not happen. Just either that or just decided to recycle to be on the safe side, which is always safe rather than sorry, I guess. All right, Miss Enigma was released from the penalty box to join the action, and is going to be in the back of the pack for the time being. Fighting on the inside line and picks up a back block. I figured that was going to be the case. Tried to take the inside line, but just wasn't happening. And that's going to give Creature was the last jam. Girl is the jammer now. Give Girl another power jam, which is exactly what, nice little help on the inside line, but it was a track cut. Man, that was a beautiful play by Ivana Bumpalot, it looks like. Looked like almost a Pegasus there on the turn 4, but unfortunately it just wasn't in the lines. All right, Enigma got out of the box and is able to put 4 points up. Hasn't put any up yet on the board. This will be the first ones. All right, the jam's gonna come to the natural conclusion with Girl standing in the penalty box, so less than 10 seconds left. And that's going to give, it looks like Vinny. Yeah, that's gonna give Vinny a chance for a power jam, which will be hopefully a quick lead for the Denver standbys. Oh, there's so many whistles going on. And signals. And return back to play. Like, everybody's doing their squats. Ready? Not ready. Okay, outside line and quick lead jam for Vinny, which is exactly what the standbys wanted and probably needed. Girl was released from the penalty box in front of Vinny and tried to do some one-on-one jammer action. Oh, wow. That door was open for Vinny on the outside line, but was not open for Girl there, shut by the green machine on turn 1. Man, Girl, Honey Bomb, I Am Godzilla. Y'all, I want to be like y'all when I grow up because you guys do not give up. Y'all do not give up. Vinny's got 8 up on the board so far. Whew. I'm getting exhausted watching them skate, y'all. All right, Vinny is going to put 12 more. Well, it's actually 16 up for Vinny now. Nice little hip whip by Vinny there on slam track in turn 2 to kind of help get around that last blocker that slam track was holding off. Jam was called off. It looks like the standbys put up 20 points. Sacramento did not put any up on that jam. We've got 4 minutes left in this game. Lining up on the Skate Rats jammer line, you have Misery Lizness for standbys and picking up the lead jammer. And then you've got Honey Bomb for the Kodiak attack. And I don't know how she's doing it. I don't know how Honey's doing it because I would have been tired and spent by now after the jam she had 2 jams ago. 4 points for Lizness going up on that first scoring pass. And it looks like Honey has put the star in hand for a star stash. Honey Bomb is still trying to get through the pack and has run into KY Jelly, which we keep on, saying is a wall, and they are. And KY Jelly's going to go to the box for, it looked like a high block, maybe. 16 for Lisness on this one, 4 for Sacramento so far. Well, KY Jelly just decided to come out of the penalty box in front of Lisness and basically just threaded the needle. Lisness followed KY and busted through the front for 4 points. One thing I can say about Sacramento, I have never seen Sacramento skate really on any capacity, and I can tell you that I have never seen like not wanting to give up in any team as I have in Sacramento. Like, they're out here, they're smiling, you know, they're having fun, they're high-fiving everybody. And I mean, that's what Derby is anyways. But Sacramento, you guys got nothing to be ashamed of. Y'all played hard. And your jammers, man, I'm gonna buy them all a beer, I think. All right, lead jam's gonna go to Smack Overflow. And then for the Kodiak, you've got Creature wearing the star. Ooh, hard hit by Smack Overflow to Cha. It looks like Cha. Yeah, Cha. For some reason, I thought it was Chai because of the exclamation point. 8 points for Smack Overflow, and Creature gets out on the initial pass. All right, Smack is going to call off the jam. Ended picking up 10 points, I think. Yeah, 10 points for the standbys, 395 to 29. And this, I believe, is going to be the last jam of the game. Never mind, there's a timeout called by Denver. So it might be to stop the clock so we can be guaranteed another jam. I'm not sure. But I want to thank everyone for joining us. Coming up next, we do have a couple more games today. We've got one coming up at 4 o'clock Mountain Time, which would be 6 o'clock Eastern Time. You've got a mix-up and then against the Denver Layovers. So I believe that the mix-up is just going to be a team put together by a couple teams here in the Dome. And then at 6 o'clock, which would be 8 o'clock Eastern, you have the All-Stars, the Denver All-Stars, which is also a mix-up team, versus the Sacramento Bruin Trouble. So be sure to stick around and catch those. Should be some good games. So this is Brawny Darko. Brawny doing the floss over there. We didn't catch it in time, but Slam Track was also doing the floss. So go Brawny. Go Brawny. She's gonna kill me. All right, so last jam of this game, you've got Copper Boom. First time seeing Copper Boom wear the star in this game. Against L on Wheels. L on Wheels got out with lead jam, but the star was passed to Honey Bomb. Bless her heart. All right, so it looks like that is going to be the end of the game. I'm going to give it a second for the score to become official. More than likely, it will be 396 to 29. But that can always change. And if it does change, friends, I will be sure to get you updated on that. But about maybe 15, 20 minutes, maybe longer than that, we'll be back for the second game, which I said was the mix-up versus the Denver Layovers. In the meantime, hang out, grab a drink, chill with your friends, and we'll be back.